connecting with your kids and building a relationship and building trust and just helping your overall relationship so that you can see that improvement in behavior that I know all of you are seeking. So first and foremost, if you like this video, go ahead and like it down below. Comment if you have any questions or need anything, and let me know if there's anything else you want to hear. And then make sure you subscribe to my email list so you can get all of those free handouts and be notified when this course that I'm creating will be launched. It is coming very soon, so I'm getting excited about it. So let's talk a little bit about connecting with your kids. I want to talk to you about a few things today. The first thing is that I want to just encourage you, because the research out there has shown that it takes 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes. We are all busy moms or dads. We're all busy parents. We have so much going on. We have a house sitting team. We're cooking, cleaning, going to work, some of us. There's so many things that we have to do throughout the day, laundry, and then making sure our kids are happy. And some of us are homeschool moms, some of us are sending our kids to school, but they come home with homework. We have to worry about that. There are a million things that we have to do during the day, but making sure that we are building a relationship with our kids is first and foremost. That should be the most important thing to us. So the research again has shown it takes 10 minutes a day. Now, it's not just 10 minutes of you on your phone or on social media and scrolling through, or the kids kind of talking to you while you're doing dishes. That's not the case. The 10 minutes that it's talking about is the very specific, it's set aside time, and there are a few things that you have to make sure that you're doing. So the first thing is that you take 10 minutes a day, and it's per kid. So if you have one kid or 4 kids, it's per child. So you take that 10 minutes and set it aside for each kid. So if you have 4 kids, then it comes out to be 40 minutes a day, but still we have 40 minutes to pour into our kids and just nurture that relationship that we are so passionate about. And we are just, our goal is to make sure that our kids are successful. So we have that time, we can set it aside and make sure that that's a priority in our life. So 10 minutes a day. So you take that 10 minutes and you sit and you play with your kid. Okay, you sit and you follow their lead. They tell you what they want to do, you follow their lead. They want to play superheroes if you have little boys, and you go be a superhero, or you be a villain, or you be whatever they are asking you to be. And you play with them for 10 minutes. If they decide that they want to play something different within those 10 minutes, then you play something different, and you just follow them. You just let them be in control of whatever the playtime is. And then to go back a little bit, make sure that you tell your child if you need to set a timer, if you need to have a visual for them, whatever is specific to your child, make sure that you have that set up for them as well, so they know that you only have 10 minutes, but you're going to be specifically focused on them, and they are going to be the center of your world for those 10 minutes. So you say, I have 10 minutes right now, buddy. We're going to do whatever you want to do. You go and play with them, and you let them lead, and you follow them, and you do whatever they want to do for those 10 minutes. Once the timer goes off, then you make it clear that those 10 minutes are now over and you have to go do your other things, but you had so much fun playing with them, and you just praise them and just make sure that they know how much fun you had while you were playing with them during those 10 minutes. The other thing is that you don't ask questions, you don't lecture them, you don't correct them, you don't do anything as far as teaching. You don't teach them. I'm a speech therapist, so if your child has a speech impairment and you are supposed to be working on a certain sound with them, that's not the time. Okay, if they are mispronouncing their words, it's not the time to correct them in that time. That 10 minutes is specifically for just connection time and building relationship and building trust with you and your kids. So there's no correction, there's no teaching, There's no questions. You just go along with whatever they're asking you to do, and you have joy, and you find that fun. You find that childlike fun during that entire time, and you just play with them. So that's one way that you can connect with your kids. And again, it takes 10 minutes per child. It's not very long. We have that to pour into our kids. No matter how busy you are, you can take those 10 minutes per child and play with them and have fun with them and let them just feel like the most important thing to you during that time. And then after you're done, you tell them how much fun you had with them, you encourage them, and you tell them, you know what, tomorrow is another day and we're going to have this again tomorrow, and I can't wait to see what you have planned for us. So that's one way. The other way that you can connect with your kids throughout the day, like I said, I know we're all busy. I know we have a million things going on throughout the day. I know there's so much happening, and we're in charge of so many things. Involve your kids. Have them help you. Have them help you sweep. Have them help you do laundry. Have them help you. Earlier this afternoon, me and my boys were out pulling the weeds. So, and they were so excited about it at first. Now, I will say, it's not always that easy, right? I know it's not always that easy. Kids don't really get excited about doing chores, but we can make it fun. What we had going on today, pulling weeds, it had to be done. I involved my kids. I know that things can get done a lot faster. Laundry can get done faster. Dishes can get done faster. Cooking can get done faster. All of our chores can get done faster when we don't involve our kids, right? Shopping, all of the things that we need to do, they can get done so much faster when our kids aren't involved, if they're sleeping or if they're doing something else on their own. I know that. But if you take that time and you involve them and you make it so that so that you seem that you enjoy having their company, it's going to make them want to do it even more with you. So pulling weeds, not a fun chore, right? It's not that fun. But when they were out there today helping me pull those weeds, it was amazing because they got their swords out and they were chopping at the weeds, and my little one was playing in the dirt, and you know, it turns into them playing, and it turns into them using their imagination, and they're still helping and they're still doing their best, but they're still kids, right? We want to let them be kids. We don't want them to grow up too fast. As much as we want them to help out around the house and do chores and want to help out around the house, they're still kids. We want to make sure that they keep their innocence and they keep their childlike behavior for as long as they can. So allowing them to get out there and do things with you and just encourage them. And if it turns into a game and it turns into fun, then let it go. Let it be. Let it turn into that. And they will appreciate it, and they will gain so much trust, and your relationship will grow so much more if you just let that happen. Because they will feel heard, they will feel seen, they will feel loved, and that will build your relationship with them to be more of a secure attachment, a secure relationship. And then in the future, when they're older and they need to talk to you about something, or they need to talk to somebody about something, you're going to be that person because you have put in the time and you've put in the effort and you've made that you've made your relationship a priority rather than all the chores that you need to get done. The relationship needs to come first, the connection needs to come first, and that trust building needs to come first above all else. And then everything else will fall into place. Everything else can get done at another time. I understand chaos. I understand a messy house is not fun for anybody. But if you involve your kids and you show them that you enjoy their company and it's not a burden for them to be around you when you're getting things done, they're going to want to more and more want to help you out. And they're going to want to be a part of helping keep the house clean, and they're going to want to be a part of helping keep you happy as a parent, because we know as moms we like to have a tidy house, right? It's nice to have. It's a nice benefit. It's a reward, but we know it's not always going to be the case. And if we make the relationship a priority and we involve our kids and we allow them to be a part of it, then we know that they're going to grow and deepen our relationship and deepen their trust in us, so that later on we can know that our relationship came first and we knew that we were doing the right thing for them. So that's the second thing that I want to encourage you to do. Again, I know it is more time consuming and it does take more effort on your part to encourage them or to allow them to be a part of it, but I promise you it's worth it. Just let them be kids and let them help and let them, if you're folding laundry and they want to help fold the laundry and they're throwing the clothes on the floor, they're not really helping, let them do it. Pick up the clothes and make a joke of it, make it fun. Just let them be a part of what you're doing throughout the day and teach them. So during that time when you guys are doing chores, that's a time to teach them responsibility. It's a time to teach them how important it is to have a clean house, how important it is to put your clothes away. But you're teaching them in a connected way, and you're not teaching them in a lecturing way. So they're going to hear you better. They're going to hear your words more, and they're going to receive them even more because you're doing it in either a playful manner or just a connected manner. So make sure that you guys are involving your kids. And then the third thing is just, we all have routines during the day, right? Our kids have routines. We wake up in the morning, we brush our teeth, we have breakfast, we do our schoolwork, or you send your kids to school. Whatever the case, you have all your routines. Find one thing this week and pick one of your routines to create a ritual out of. So once you create a ritual, that it brings in that connection part of your routine. So if you, for example, you get up in the morning and you brush your teeth, if your kids see you brushing your teeth and you can make that a ritual and do that together, that will encourage them even more to want to brush their teeth because they're able to do it with you. They're able to make it fun and playful. And if you struggle to get your kids to brush their teeth, make it more of a playful game and have them, you can start out with have them brush your teeth and see how they like that. You can brush their teeth. Even if they're 10 years old, you can still make it to be like a childlike game and make it younger than your kids actually are. It's not a big deal, and it makes them want to do it more. So encourage them to come with you and do those things during the day. Do it together as a family so that you can bring in that connection time and build your relationship and build the trust. So another example might be getting your shoes on to get out the door, right? Make it a game. Sing a song while you, and make it the same song. Sing a song while you put on their shoes, or sing a song while all of you are putting on your shoes together. Pick something, put on a music, and have a dance party right before you go out the door. Make something that makes sense to your family, that speaks to you and your kids, and put that into your routine so that you can bring in that connection piece and have it be more of a ritual rather than just a routine and just an everyday thing that happens every single day. Bring the connection in so that you can create that ritual, and then it makes your kids, again, want to do it more. It makes them want to just be there with you rather than just going through those everyday boring things throughout the day. It's hard to get out the door with 3 kids, with 4 kids. It's hard to get everybody ready, but if you bring those little pieces, again, just pick one this week. Don't go overboard. Pick one thing this week that you can make a ritual out of one of your routines and start doing that every single day and see what happens. Just see what happens, and make sure that you are happy about it, and make sure that the kids can see the joy on your face, and just make sure that you are being present and being aware and being mindful of everything that you're bringing to the table. Because if you're not happy and you're not joyful about it, your kids are going to feel it, and they're not going to be happy about they're not going to feel like you actually want to be with them or be around them. They're going to feel more like a burden, and then that won't build the connection between the 2 of you. So, or 5 of you, however many there are. So just make sure that you have that joy in your heart before you start doing it, and make sure it's something that you want to do with your kiddos to increase your relationship. And then once you increase your relationship and you increase that trust and you increase all the connection in your relationship, those behaviors that you're seeing, the negative behaviors, the throwing fits before you go out the door, the crying and the screaming and whatever you're experiencing right now, the hitting, the throwing, you're going to see those decrease, because when you build that relationship with your kids, those behaviors start to decrease more and more and more. And you're going to see more joy in your kids, you're going to feel more joy in yourself, and you're just going to be overall happier, and your kids are going to be happier, and you're just going to see all of the amazing benefits that come from just the simple connection that you can bring into your everyday life. So that's all I have for you today. I would encourage you to try those things. Try that, bringing in that one ritual for this week, and see just every day bring in that ritual. Try that 10 minutes a day with your kids. No teaching, no correcting, no asking questions. Follow their lead. Try that this week and see what happens. And then just let your kids be a part of your everyday chores, and let them be a part of your just the things that could be mundane, the things that you just have to do. Let them be a part of it, and see the joy that comes out of you too, because they'll start having fun and you'll start having fun, and it'll just make it make it less of a chore and more of just a relationship building activity for you and your kids. So I encourage you to do that. Again, I encourage you to subscribe to my email list. Come be a part of it. I can't wait to get my course out to all of you. I'm looking forward to our next videos together. Comment and let me know if there's anything that you guys want to learn about. If there is anything that you're struggling with, let me know, and I will make a video and cater to all of you so that you can get what you are needing right now. All right, guys, have fun. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you soon.